This is the come up show where that feel good music lives, real recognized, real. I'm here at the Wolseley Parks skate park. Introduce yourself, man.
My name is Bill Macca, one half of OK City.
Ray Black, I'm the other half.
Different tastes, different background, different cultures. How do you guys come together and to make one sound?
I think that total opposite attraction we have towards one another is what makes that sound. Where he's totally on one end of the spectrum and I'm totally on the other end of the spectrum. So when we combine the two, it's just that totally new, fresh, that type fresh Canadian type hip hop type thing, you know?
Yeah, it's a contrast type thing. It's opposites attract, you know. It's sometimes total opposite things work together when they don't even clash, you know. They kind of just gel and kind of just form around each other, and that's basically what OK City is.
If you branded with scars, put a fist in the air if you falling down, but got right back up to go pound for pound. So put a fist in the air if your life's been hard. Put a fist in the air if you branded with scars.
The new album is called Toxin B. You guys said this album is a test for the people. You're testing them, their ears, and testing, you know, what you're doing with this album. It's an experiment, basically. Can you expand on that, man?
Yeah, like Toxin B was like a general idea. Like we had a sampler disc called Sampler, OK City Sampler. We released that last year, and pretty much that was just to like get our name out in Vancouver and on the west side. Toxin B pretty much is just like a test run, where this is where we're at now. And if you like this, keep listening and it's just going to get better and better and better. And with your support, the testing is just going to it's going to flourish, you know?
There's a whole theme that is around Toxin B, which is the test, which what Bill said. If you listen to it, there's a lot of vocal samples on it. And what Toxin B was the emergency test during the Cold War in Canada. Whenever any danger would come or any type of emergencies, Toxin B was the alert system that they would put across all like the radio stations and stuff, just to let them know that danger is coming.
As a young adult of this generation, what is one thing that you feel that we need to do to make it a better future for the next generation?
Okay, so what I feel we need to do is start loving a lot more, fulfilling each other's needs on every personal and emotional level that we can actually think of and actually relate to, and pretty much annihilate the hater mentality, to be honest with you, is what gets me the most. And through music, I find we need to make more fulfilling music, more uplifting tunes, you know what I mean? Not just necessarily in lyrical content, but in the instrumentation of things, you know what I mean? And a lot of today's stuff is just no music has any sensibility to it. No music makes any sense nowadays to me, especially in hip hop. It's all the same crap that I hear on the radio and I hear on Much Music and I hear on MTV, watch all these YouTube videos, and nothing gives me what I want to hear, you know what I mean? Nothing relates to me. It's just the same old crap over and over and over again. So I feel as artists ourselves, what we need to do is relate to these kids skating around the park right now, you know what I mean? Make music where they can say, okay, I've went through that, I can relate to that, I know where he's coming from, and I know what I need to do to take the next step in my life to become a better person and to be able to help another person on the same level as me, you know?
I don't know which one of you guys said this, but you said that hip hop is going back to its roots. The top 40 hip hop is gonna be separate from hip hop. It's gonna have its own genre.
Yeah, I think that was me actually. I'm pretty sure that was me. Yeah, I read an article a little back on Cardi, and Cardi was saying like everything's a cycle, and I totally agree with that. I totally feel like hip hop right now it's in a transition stage where it's really trying to find its voice again, because there's so many subgenres of hip hop now is what I find. You know, you got your club, you got your mainstream, even dubstep is taking a whole new perspective on MCing in over top of that type of music, you know? So I look at it as if hip hop should, sooner or later, with our help, I feel, will become its own genre again, you know what I mean? Like that 90s type feel, that OPP type thing, you know what I mean? So
what does music mean to you, Bill Macca?
Oh, that's a good one. Music means pretty much everything to me, because when I look at it as if I have nothing if I don't have music. I have nothing else going for me. I'm not gonna lie, you know what I mean? I really don't. I'd be probably stuck in a factory working a 9 to 5 packing meat or something, you know? So it's pretty much everything I got, you know? It's from my head to my toes. It's in my soul. It's in my heart. It's in my brain. It's in my fingertips. You know, it's all I got.
Definitely is my total existence, pretty much. You know, like it's beyond words. It's beyond rhythm. It's beyond melody. It's music is something that I feel inside. And like I can just close my eyes and shut everything off and just be able to listen or even just create, and I'm in my own zone, like I'm nowhere else but in the music type thing. So it basically is my existence, and like without music I don't even nowhere, you know.
Thank you very much, guys, for this interview, and thank you for making the music that you guys do. You know what I mean? This is the Come Up Show where that feel good music lives. Real recognize real. Peace out.
Someone that he can really talk to. He can't really beat like cops do.